You're going backwards and forwards. I am the tenant. I am the tenant.
But you haven't been paying rent.
I am a
as
tenant.
You told me.
Right, so I'm a tenant that hasn't been paying rent. Like any other tenant, they have to get a court order to get you evicted. But even if I don't have, if I haven't paid my rent, he has to get a court order to evict me. He cannot break into the premises, right? Even if it was a residential premises, they still have the rights to get their goods out.
Okay, but
Right? You can't put a time limit on me getting my goods out of my place of residence,
But if you don't
my
leave,
business residence.
You'll be arrested for breach of the peace. So sort the forklift out, get your stuff out.
I'll be arrested for
and
breach of the
then-
peace.
Yes, you will.
Breach of the peace.
I'm giving you a chance. We've been here for ages now.
I can't dispute why you've been here. You've been here because I called you.
And he's called us.
But I've called you. I've called you, following the instructions of the
Are you
detective.
refusing to leave?
Sorry?
Are you refusing to leave?
Have I said I'm refusing to leave?
Well, you're not leaving.
Why?
And you've started recording us
And why am I not leaving?
I don't know why you're not leaving. You're not.
Have
paying
I
rent
got
to be
equipment here?
But you're not paying rent to be here.
And who are you to judge who pays rent and who pays and doesn't pay rent, and who should be somewhere?
got a rental agreement,
Right.
you
If
should pay
this is
rent.
my place of work,
And you should pay rent if you're renting it out.
right. But let's just get this right. This is my place of work, and I have a right to be right. But that is a civil matter.
But you still need to leave.
I need to leave my place of work where I've got keys to the property, right, that somebody else has just broken into, and you're telling me I've got to leave, not him.
He's left. He's outside.
He needs to leave. He
not
needs to
here.
vacate the premises.
He's been outside the whole time.
He needs to take his vehicle off the premises.
You need to take yours off the premises.
No, I know, this is my place of work
It's his building.
as the landlord.
Right, we're not getting anywhere. Instead of recording us, go organise that forklift so we can get your stuff gone. And then the matter will be closed and you can deal with it in the courts.
Well, the video that was footage before has explained on footage, yeah, that we have had to make 2 phone calls because you weren't satisfied with the fact that I told you.
Yeah,
Do you know what? I'm not talking to you no more.
That's fine. So is your friend going to order a forklift? Right. He's refusing to talk to us now. Are you going to order a forklift? 'Cause we're going round in circles here.
I've spoke to them, I'm just waiting for a call.
Oh,
I've just
okay.
said this.
Right, okay.
But you know what? I don't think I need your
I will
services.
get arrested for breach of the peace and
Who?
I've not done nothing wrong.
This is what I'm saying. It's all one-sided, isn't
No,
it?
you're saying they need to vacate. They've been outside the whole time.
They wasn't when I got here. That's why I wronged you.
You're saying their car needs to go, well then your car needs to go.
Listen, this is my place. This is my place of
And
work.
it's his building. I don't know how many
This
times
is
I have
my
to say
place
it.
of
And
work.
it's his building. You aren't paying rent, as you've told me. You've told me he's the landlord.
Check it out. Check it out, man. Listen to what this woman's telling me. Yeah? Listen to what this woman's telling me. This is my place of work, and she's making me, threatening to arrest me, because I can't tell her a timeline when I can move the rest of my machinery out of this place I'm moving out of. Who's giving you the right to be in here now? Can I ask you to leave, please?
No.
Why not? Why not? Why can't I ask you to leave? This is my work, my place of work.
As you keep saying.
Yeah, and you can do checks, can't you, to see that? This is my place of work. You can cut your eyes on camera all you like, man. You can cut your eyes on camera all you
know what
like.
it means.
Yeah, well, you know, look it up, man. Cut your eyes. Your attitude between you two, since you've turned up,
We've been
considering
really fair, nice.
how have you been
We've
nice?
fair. We've given you several options.
Don't raise your voice.
We've been standing
Don't raise your
there
voice. It's
nearly
on.
an
It's on
hour.
camera
It's
now.
on camera. You've been
Yeah.
recording us the whole time.
I know, but like now you were raising your voice. You pointed out to me not to raise mine.
I haven't raised my
We've been more
voice.
than fair to you. We gave you ample opportunity for you to leave.
Listen.
We've
okay,
even
okay,
told you to leave,
okay,
so you
look,
don't
okay,
get
okay,
arrested.
okay. What? Arrested for
I
what?
said we've told you to leave so you don't get arrested.
Arrested
We're being
for what?
fair.
Look.
Right
okay.
now, it'll be breach of the
Stop
peace.
raising your
Well,
voice.
stop talking over me then, and then I won't
I'm not
have to.
talking over you. The video will show that.
Okay.
This is why I've got it going because you know what?
Well,
I'm
instead
not.
of recording,
I'm not. No.
organise to get your
Do you know
property
what?
gone.
Do you know
Isn't
what?
that more important than recording us?
Well, I've tried to explain to you officers. The reason I am here is because I am organising getting my property gone. The fact that you are trying to put time
but if
constraints
they're
on
only
it,
how's on
it's
not
not
far.
how.
It's not far, is it?
Yeah, but the thing won't
20, 30
drive on.
minutes
The
max?
thing won't drive onto the lorry. The
Because
thing
you
will
haven't
not.
ordered a forklift.
What you, so the whole reason for me turning up here today, was because I was going to organise now, right? So by the end of today, right, had he not turned up, we would have been able to have got the equipment moved. Now, let's just look at things from your point of view, what you're saying about me leaving. Yeah? With that machine out there, haven't I got to come back?
Yes, but we're saying go.
Well,
through
no,
your
but what happens when I come back for that?
Colin, can you listen
Still
to
be
me,
there, won't it,
please?
if you haven't moved it?
Sorry?
It'll still be there if you haven't moved it.
Yeah, but what happens when I come back? If with the fear of the breach of the peace again and me being
But the
assaulted?
only person causing a breach of the peace is you. No one else. You're the only one in the building recording.
You're a joke, man. You're a
Colin.
joke.
We have said
You're
you
a
need to get in
joke.
contact with your solicitor so you can go and do this the formal way.
So yeah, but that's the fault. He's
If that
look,
means that
me
leaving
being the
your
tenant.
stuff
Me
in
being the
your-
tenant.
Just listen to me, please. Let me finish. If that means leaving your equipment here for now, so you can organise it through a solicitor, so you can have a third party here to prevent any kind of altercation between you both.
That's what I was told to
but
do.
surely that's a more suitable
That's
option.
what I was told to do.
Rather than this happening now.
No, but I was told by the detective when he's stolen 9 of my machines, totaling £100,000 from outside of this building, right? Back in December, when I still paid the rent. Remember, we've just said that the rent was still being paid up until January. Once he stole the machines, right? That's when I stopped. The last rent I paid was January, because he stole the machines on New Year's.
If this isn't your business premise anymore,
It is.
why don't you go through a solicitor so you can organise a more formal way of you being able to get your equipment back rather than us being here?
Officer.
Because at the moment, the longer you drag this on, the more highly likely it is that you'll end up getting arrested for the assault, and we don't want that to happen.
Oh, you're turning this round. It was me that says I've been assaulted, and I
You
know.
both said that you're assaulted, but at the moment you're making yourself into more of a suspect than a victim by refusing to leave.
But I'm refusing to leave my place of business. My
Yes.
place of
And
business.
if you go for a solicitor and organise an appropriate way
Officer-
for the third party present for you
Officer-
to be able to facilitate getting your equipment back,
when you're telling me
that
to
is
go
a
for a
more
solicitor,
suitable option.
officer, you know, criminal law
We've
and
been
civil,
more than fair.
and civil law states that what you're instructing me to do in going to a solicitor is what he needs to do to get me out.
Surely, if you want your equipment back, you'll go for a solicitor too to stop
No,
this
no,
from
that
happening.
I told you we're in the process of
Well,
as
there you
well,
go.
as well. But what I'm trying to say is that what you're saying to me about going to a solicitor to get my equipment back,
Yes.
I don't need to, because
But you do at the moment because now
Off-
we're here.
But officer, this is my place of work. I have the right to put the lock back in this door that he has broken out.
It's not your place of work anymore,
It's,
is it?
it's officer. It is until I vacated the building. Officer, what you've just said to me about going to the solicitors and getting the paperwork, right? It's actually the other way round, right? He's supposed to go to the solicitors and
We've
get the court.
advised you both to go to your solicitors.
I know what you've advised us, officer, but what he's supposed to do, just like when you've seen people being evicted on the TV with the police in assistance, it's because there's a court order to say you've got to leave, vacate the premises. That has not happened here.
That
So
has
this is
nothing
not.
to do with us.
No, and neither is me being here because it's my place of work.
You're not paying rent though, are you?
My sign's above the door. I've been here for 7 years.
Doesn't matter. You've clearly told us on your recording and ours that you're not paying rent,
And
you've got nothing to say back to that. So
what do you
need
mean?
to
I've got
leave.
nothing to say that.
You need to
No,
leave.
no.
Yes, you need to leave. You either leave peacefully or we arrest you and you leave.
And then you can facilitate a time, another time, maybe with your business partner or someone else in the business that can come here and collect the property.
This is what this is what we're doing now. He's the one as a landlord that has forced entry, without a court document to say he's entitled to gain entry. I know, but do you know that is the law? That's what your detective told me to do. I am doing exactly what your detective told me to
We'll
do.
try and find that officer and we'll update you
Is-
with this situation.
But the detective told me, because once he stole the machines in December, New Year's Day, the detective, I told him, my guys are here, and what happens if that landlord turns up? your detective advised us to call the police, which is what I've done, because